During evidence in chief, Mr. Roots testified about some of the speeches that you have given, in which you describe white people as visitors in South Africa. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Now, how do you reconcile this constitutional notion that South Africa belongs to all who live in it, and that white people are visitors in South Africa?
You arrived here as settlers in 1652. It's a historical fact. And you were using South Africa as a refreshment station. You were not here to settle. You were passing. Because of our Africanness and the spirit of Ubuntu, we have embraced you and we have shared our land with you. And we have accepted that you have naturalized in this country. But it doesn't change the fact that you came here as a visitor.
So let me ask you that, let's clarify that.
Yes.
Do you accept that there are many people in South Africa, black and white, Indian colored, Chinese, who came to South Africa from another country at some point?
And not blacks. Not blacks. We came from one country called Africa.
Ah.
Huh?
I understand. So in other words, the claim is anyone who is on the continent of Africa belongs in South Africa. Is that correct? Was not a visitor?
No. South Africa is Africa. Mm-hmm. We are one country called Africa. This South Africa you are talking about was imposed on us. So we didn't come from anywhere. Speak for yourself. We didn't come from anywhere. There's no African who came from anywhere. We came from here.
When he said we didn't come from anywhere, we came from here, I felt that in my core. And then he followed up saying, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. I love how these people try to make Africa for everybody, but then when it's their continent, it's for them. You saw how earlier he was talking about how, well, if someone is in Africa, then South Africa belongs to them, right? We don't see the same logic when they're talking about Europe. Because the Europeans are quick to tell people to go back to where you came from, right? But then when it's Africa, it's for everybody, it's for them. They like to want to tell you how, they came here, they're here now, so, Africa is for them too. But we don't see the same logic with Europe. Why is that? Why is this one-sided? Why can Africa be for everybody, but Europe can be for everybody? When he says South Africa was imposed on us, 100% true. Nigeria now, as the name of my country, was imposed on us. Same way other countries and the name that they go by now was imposed on them. Africa was a country. And then they came, created borders and divide and gave these places name. Freaking named places, after themselves. Places like Lake Victoria became Lake Victoria. Lake Victoria wasn't called Lake Victoria before.
There's no African who came from anywhere. We came from here. I mean, my Lord, I cannot come from the second bedroom in this house, and then I find you in another bedroom in the same house, and then you say I came from somewhere. In the same house. I didn't come from somewhere. I was sleeping on the other side. Why, here.
Another thing I find very interesting is how not only are the white South Africans claiming Africa, they're also claiming language that originated in Africa, South Africa.
Afrikaans is one of the youngest languages in the world, but not only one of the youngest.
I'm very glad that you're so proud of the Afrikaans language. Too bad it's not yours. And it's very strange that you call yourself Afrikaner, because Ouderam Afrikaner, the first Afrikaner, was a person of color. And people of Dutch descent stole that identity from him when they didn't want to be associated with the colonizer culture anymore. Which is very strange, because you call yourself Afrikaner and you speak Afrikaans, which is all about people of color, but you want to praise settlers and colonizers in your heritage. You like the old flag, you want the street names named after settlers and colonizers, but you call yourself Afrikaner. Also your skin color, I don't know if it matches Afrikaner. It's giving me Dutch vibes. So you going to fight for a whole stolen identity that's not yours?
And also your skin color. It's giving me Dutch vibes. I can't. You know what's more insane about this whole African language and how they are claiming it? Afri. Like, does it not click when they say and when they speak and when they claim? It has Africa. You're freaking Dutch. The language has Afri. A-F-R-I. Should we spell it out for these people? Like, it's not clicking here. They don't. Even when this thing is straight in front of these people. Interpreting information, very hard for this group.
Well, first of all, we can't respect any culture, whether it's in South Africa or in the world, that does not have a respectable reputation.
Yeah, I don't think you should be. I mean, respectable cultures coming from you. Whew. I mean, colonize.
And then secondly, if you want everyone to respect all cultures in South Africa, you would have to respect the Afrikaner culture as well. So stop calling for the murder and slaughtering of my people, or just stop murdering and slaughtering them. Stop calling for the removal of our language, whether it's at university, high school, or preschool level. Stop calling for the removal of our cultural statues and monuments. And stop changing up street names and city names to people or things we have never heard of.
Yeah, he said all that, including our language. And then he went on to say they should stop calling for streets to be named after people that he has never heard about. Okay. It's how every single thing could be named after white people and there would be peace forever, as a matter of fact. But then let one black person come out and say, I think we should change some of these things because, you know, those people, they name those stuff after where white people would go, oh my God, no. Oh, God. I can't breathe.
South Africa is the perfect example of an animal farm where everyone is equal, but some are more equal than others. So if you want to respect all cultures, start respecting the Afrikaner culture as well.
Yeah, let me know what you think.